Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been like 2 months since I last posted. I've been busy with schoolwork and I also got a job, a part-time job, so it's been kind of stressful trying to combine that and with the YouTube channel too. But I'm going to try my best to just keep posting content here as to the process that I took to get here. So in today's video, I'm going to be discussing how you can certify your documents, what documents you need to certify, and where you can get them certified. You can do this via three means. The first one is through the embassy, the second one is through the High Court, and the last one is through a notary public. I'm going to be discussing these three ways. Yeah, sure. But first, let's get down to all the documents that you will need before you certify. So by now, you should have gotten the schools you want to apply to, and you should know the documents that are required of you. To run down a few of them, you would have your transcript. If you don't know how to get your original transcript, you can leave a comment down below, and I'll share with you how I got mine. You need your certificate, you need your CV, you need your motivation letter, you need reference letters if it's asked for. But basically what you will need to certify are your documents and your international passport. It is also very important that you go through the school's website to be sure that you're not missing out any documents. Be careful to look through all of the requirements and make sure that you have everything intact. And because we're not going to be submitting these documents in the original form, that's why we need to get it certified. So a certification means that someone in public office has seen the original document and can validate that the photocopy you're submitting is a true copy of your originals. And that's basically what certification means. So if you're going to use the embassy, you would have to book an appointment like you would do for an interview. I'm also going to leave the link to booking an appointment for your documents in the description box below, so you can also check it out. After you book an appointment, they'll give you a date, and when you're going, you can only bring along with you 5 sets of documents. That is 5 schools that you want to apply to and the documents. So the embassy restricts it to 5 sets of application per appointment, so you can't certify more than 5 sets of documents. Not 5 documents, let's be clear, 5 sets. So one set will contain all of the documents you need for that school, the other set will contain all of the documents you need for that school, and till you get to the 5th one. So that's what the embassy will require. You will also need to hold the original documents, because anyone who is going to certify the photocopy must have cited the original. So don't forget to hold the original documents and your international passport. You get back the certified documents that same day. So they're going to ask you to wait or come back at a certain time, and you get it back that day. And for the embassy, it's free of charge. Certification is free of charge, and you don't have to pay any money to certify at the embassy. But the catch is that you have to show proof that you have applied to those schools. So what you can do is just go on the internet, get the application form, and hold it along to your interview as proof that you have applied to those schools and you need to get your documents certified. Because the embassy is just in Lagos and Abuja, people living outside of these cities will not have access to going to the embassy for certification. So in the absence of that, you can also go to a high court. You can see the registrar or the assistant registrar and tell them that you want to certify your documents. They're also going to ask for the original documents, they cite it, and they will also give you stamp it to say that the photocopy is a true copy of the original. I'm going to show a picture so you can see how the certification from the High Court looks like. That's why I did mine. For where I did mine, it costs 200 naira per certification. So for a document, the stamp is 200 naira. So depending on the number of schools you want to apply to, that would also determine the cost you would incur. You also get it back that same day. You can just submit it and then wait a few minutes. They will have it certified and bring it back to you. But if you're using the High Court, be mindful of those guys that stay around and tell you they can get it done, and then they charge you exorbitant fees to do it. Some might. If they do that, you can price it down like a typical Nigerian person. Just make sure that you either price it and make sure you tell them that you know the price and it's not past 200 naira, or you go to the registrar's office yourself and tell them you want to get your documents certified. For this, you can take as many documents as you want to. There is no limitation, unlike that of the embassy where you have to just take 5 sets of documents. For the High Court, you're free to certify as many documents as you want to get certified at the cost of 200 naira per document. The last one is the notary seal, and you can get this from the notary public. I think they said lawyers have it. I'm not too sure how this process is. I didn't use it. I don't have so many friends that used it, and I hear it's quite costly. I think it's like 500 to 1,000 naira per document. So if you also want to, I hear that some schools say that you must use a notary seal. I don't know how true that is. If it is, then you have to use a notary seal. But if your school does not specify as to what exactly they want you to use, then you can use any of the three means that you find most convenient. So for me, it was the high court because I didn't want to go book an appointment and all of the stress of the embassy. I didn't want to go through all that means. So I just used the high court, but it came at a cost. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have found this video very useful. See you some other time.